All right, so I moved my phone here so we can get some close-ups of me doing the clay work here, the clay throwing.
Yeah.
So I apologize that the camera is right here. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You'll get some good shots of the pottery here.
Yeah, that's the real deal. Ain't nothing polished here.
Nah. Not when I do it. All right, so this is just a towel.
Yeah,
okay.
That's just to lay across your lap so you can
Okay.
try not to send you out of here too dirty.
Yeah.
We try to keep our guests presentable when they leave so they can go off and do some other things.
Yeah.
No, like a total pig.
All right. First things first.
Yeah, target the middle.
Okay.
Yep.
And this is the clay.
Smack it down, man.
Like that. I missed the middle. Do I do it again?
See if it's, can you move it around?
A little bit.
Smack it hard. There you go.
Like that?
So kind of locked on there?
That's on there better now.
All right. You've already played around with the foot pedal a little bit.
Yes.
So go ahead and bring it, not full blast.
Oh, not full blast.
Easy killer.
All right,
You can slide
now you see how I drive.
You can slide that whole pedal a little forward, a little
Okay.
away from you, a little bit. There you
That'll be a
go.
little easier.
There you go.
There
a little
we
more
are.
comfortable.
So maybe a little more like that.
So I'll get a speed going and kind of match it.
All right.
A little faster than that.
A little faster. That good or is that too fast?
No, it's pretty good.
All right. This looks like one of those James Bond torture devices. All right. So get my
get your hands wet. There you go.
All right.
That's good. Put your hands together like this.
Like this.
Yep. Put your hands right on there. That's it. Keep your thumbs laid across the top.
All right.
Drop your arms down on that. There you go.
All right.
Now, the backs of your hands only, not from the front. You're not squeezing towards you.
All right.
The backs of your hands push towards the top of the wheel. Push like
Towards the top of the wheel.
Yeah, towards
Okay,
like
I
12
got
o'clock. All right, lean in. Use your upper body, man.
What little upper
Lean
body I
towards
got?
me. Like slide your arms forward. See?
All right.
Get some water on there.
Some water on there.
Yeah, feel it. Every time you feel it get dry, get a little water. Keep the bottoms of your hands on that wheel head at all times. There you go. Now it's going. Get some water on there. Water.
Water.
Thumbs across the top.
All right.
There you go. Keep it sloped forward, like the tops of your hands slope forward. There you go. Hold it. Feel it's not wobbling. It's not wobbling, right?
I don't think
Feel it?
so.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Okay, now take your right hand. Slide it straight up to the top. There you go. Some water on there. Good. Keep your left hand firmly wrapped around. Keep that thumb wrapped around the top.
Okay.
There you go. Your right hand. Now push straight down without letting your left hand slide back. And keep that top part of your left hand wrapped around. There you go. Water. Stop and get some water.
Water. All right.
Not bad, man.
Doesn't
Damn.
look like a hockey puck.
All right. Right. Now, whenever you take your hand, put your hands back on it.
Oh.
Hold it right where it's at.
Okay.
Take your hands off slowly.
Slowly.
Remember that old physics rule? Every action, there's a reaction?
Yeah, I was a
when
bad student.
Yeah, me too, but I learned it later. But there's a lot of energy compacted right there, held tight. And when it's spinning, so if you pop your hands real fast, it expels it real fast. So by slowly take your hands off. It expels it slowly. All right.
Okay.
Hands back on the sides.
All right.
Thumbs right over the middle. Push straight down. Keep them together. Don't spread apart yet. Just go straight down.
Keep them together.
I'm going to hop up and watch here. See how far down you've gone. Kind of eyeball it. All right, see where you're at. Keep them in the middle and that kind of thing.
All right.
All right.
I got a little dot in there. All right.
Keep them tightly together. Nope, right over the center. Push straight down. Let me see where you're at. A little further.
Got a little trouble there with that.
You can loosen up your backs, the sides of your hands just a little bit. Just kind of, there you go. Now, put your thumbs back in right where they were.
Okay.
Keep them on that bottom at that depth. Now pull each side towards 3 and 9 o'clock. Once you get it to about the width of your sponge, stop.
Is that about right?
Yep, that's pretty good.
All right. All right, so far nobody's gotten hurt.
A little off, but that's all right. I'm just going to grab it real quick, center it back up. Perfect. All right, good. That happens from time to time. If I had you here all day, might match your personality, right?
Yeah. This will be a non-functioning cup if it matches my personality.
All right, so now now we're ready to start taking this and forming this into what it's going to be, right?
Okay.
So, take your left hand, okay? Try to get your middle finger and your ring finger right here at about 4 o'clock. On the inside, like at the bottom, up
middle
against
and
the
ring.
wall. Right.
Okay.
All right, so you open the width of the sponge, correct?
Yes.
So your job of this hand is to keep that opening the same all the way up. Because when we go in to grab from here and we squeeze in, if you didn't have a reinforcement, that would close up, right?
Ah, okay.
Does that make sense?
I think so.
So, but also the role of this is keep it at that width, but at the same time as you move up, you don't want this hand to push out and start shaping it into a bowl either. So you got to follow this line all the way up. All right, so there,
Okay.
keep that braced. There you go, that's your brace. Now take your right hand, put it on firmly on the wheel head and slide it in. All right, make sure this part of your palm is right across from those fingers. Okay.
Like that?
Yep. Squeeze in just a little.
Just with the right, right?
With the right. Yeah, squeeze the right to the left. Good. Stop. Hold that now. And
Okay.
lift both hands and arms straight up and right off the top. Okay.
Like that?
Almost.
All right.
All right. So this is where I'm going to hop over into the other chair and become your training wheels.
Fix it. You don't want to sit behind me like Ghost?
No, we're good, bro. All right. Do what we just did.
Okay.
Place that hand in. There you go.
4 o'clock.
Right.
Yeah.
Brace. Squeeze. Now right there. Keep
Okay.
that pressure there. And take both and lift them up and off the top.
Like that?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. Let's do that again.
All right.
Brace. Grab. Don't lift yet. Grab. Lift. See?
Ah.
Keep working. There you go.
All right.
All right, now,
All
trick here is to pretend it's already this tall
Okay.
or taller,
Yeah.
so that when you get to the top, you're coming up from the bottom at this nice gradual speed.
Yeah.
That you go into the air at the same speed. A lot of times when people get to the top, they get anxious, get in a hurry, and pull out of it really fast.
Oh, so you want to? Okay, I
Yep.
got you. I think I got you.
Yeah. There you go, a little better.
All right.
All right. Keep working. Okay. Now, see this curve out we're getting.
Yeah, that's bad.
So that's from those fingers, and this
Yeah.
is natural. Everybody does this, man, when
Mhm.
they're learning to do this. As they're moving up, the hand starts to curve outward.
Gotcha.
It's natural. So I'm going to straighten this up just a little bit.
Excuse me.
Welcome to spring in East Tennessee, right?
Yeah. Yeah. If you haven't been here in spring for Tennessee, everything is yellow.
Yeah. All right, let's do it again.
All right.
Okay, so now, in your head,
Yeah.
visualize a line
Okay.
coming straight up. And you can talk to those fingers. And they're not allowed to cross that line either way. Like, you want them to stay on that line,
Yeah.
but you don't want them to go past it. You also don't want them to let off of it. And that's when you squeeze in here. Now keep that distance between the two, right? So when you're squeezed in, you got a spacing like that. You want to maintain that spacing all the way up and kind of drag it towards the center.
Oh.
Yep, your fingers are working their way out. This is normal. Everybody does this. As you move up, you're working outward. Like this is pushing out as you go up. Like keep it kind of straight.
Keep
Relax
the same
that
amount
hand
of
too.
pressure.
Feel how much pressure you got there? There you go.
Okay.
And then lift up. This isn't easy, man. That's why you don't see a pottery shop on every corner.
If it was easy, it wouldn't be worth doing.
Yeah. It's a lot better.
that is weebly wobbly right there.
A few moments later.
All right. So, this, like I've been telling you, is your brace on the inner wall.
Mhm.
Now, you don't. A lot of people think you grab, lift like all simultaneously.
Yeah.
No, brace. Now, when I push in here,
Mm-hmm.
you'll notice this lifted up and form this little ridge right here, for lack of better words. And if I slightly move my hands up, I can feel that ridge on with both hands, even on the inside. There's a smaller version of that, but it's there.
Yeah.
So I want to maintain enough pressure right here and from right here to stay underneath that ridge as I lift. Follow it all the way up and completely out. And that's what I mean by maintaining that same spacing.
Yeah.
Like once you push in, that clay lifts up, and by maintaining that same spacing underneath that little ridge that forms there when you push in, as you pull up, see this rotation?
Yeah.
So it's taking a little piece of it and pulling, kind of like taking a putty knife and spreading.
Ah, okay.
Taking that edge and just, pulling a little bit off. And the rotation of this wheel is what's spreading that clay. You're just guiding it where it needs to go, see?
Yeah, that is hard.
And what happened, and that's keeping it even, but when you're moving up, you're not maintaining that spacing. You're actually increasing height by thinning more and more of what's already there.
Okay.
Okay. A little, and what I'll do a lot with people a lot of time. Go ahead and finish that one. Because a lot of people will come in with it, and like I said, when they squeeze, they start lifting right away. That was a lot better.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like feeling on the inside.
And you're loud. This is like the one activity where I tell people, it's perfectly normal to talk to yourself while you're doing it.
I thought you were going to say cuss.
Well, that's been known to happen too. On a certain occasion. That's all right, whatever it takes, man. But something else I'll suggest to people too is go ahead and put your hands in. All right, count. Don't worry about this one.
Okay.
Go ahead. 1, right? Get braced. 2, come in and make contact. 3, squeeze. Don't lift yet though. Squeeze in.
Okay.
Like squeeze in. There you go. Now lift. Keep lifting. Keep moving. Don't stay in one spot. Don't stay in one spot. Got to keep moving. Loosen up. Loosen those hands up. Loosen those hands up.
Okay.
There you go, man. That was a lot better. It is weebly wobbly. That's okay. It takes time, man. But the real trick of the game here, like learning to do this,
Yeah.
is just practice. And eventually, doing that hundreds and hundreds of times, eventually you even those hands out to perfect. And what I'll do, we're kind of getting down to the end here on this one. I'll kind of be your training wheels and do it with you. All right, so on 1, put that, there you go, put it in.
1.
Are you at the bottom?
I think so.
At the bottom and then up against the edge.
Okay.
You're gonna brace. Yeah, not so much that
brace.
you're pushing out though, see? You don't want to push out yet.
Ah, okay.
See how tight that hand is? Just let it sit there. Grab, lift.
It's like I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's hard to do.
It takes practice, man. But just in a few minutes' time, look what you did, man.
Yeah, that's almost a cup.
It's almost a cup. It kind of is a cup, really. I mean, honestly, you picture a handle off that.
Yeah.
That's a cool little piece. I wouldn't even do much to that besides trim the bottom out and get it ready for a handle, to be honest with you. All right, so here comes the fun part. You work this hard now
Yeah.
to get this to where it's at.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to make you take this knife and cut into it. I believe Dallas has a cup I made, doesn't she?
She does.
Yeah.
So she learned to drink. She drinks out of cups like a big kid.
Like a big kid, man.
Yeah.
I remember Ava had one I made. Had 2 handles. And all right, so if you'll look straight down this,
Okay.
you'll notice, like right about there,
Okay.
that clay kind of jets out.
Yeah.
That's what we want to cut off.
Okay.
All right, so hold this in your right hand. I'm not going to do this for you, but kind of get it up there, get it like a pencil, get a little
like a
higher on
pencil.
it. Yeah.
All right.
There you go. Perfect. Now bring this part up a little higher. Angle it out just a little bit. There you go. Put that point on the line, but don't cut yet. Put it on that line.
All right.
Just get comfortable with it being there.
All right.
All right, now remember earlier I talked about you're revealing what the bottom edge of that looks like.
Yeah.
So as you cut down, curve it in a little. Good. Take it out.
Are we good?
Yeah.
And now I kind of put this down.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet?
So now
Okay.
you're going to kind of hold it from the side now.
Okay.
Like that. Cut under until you see it go. Push it towards the cup until you see it lift completely. There you go. Come back out.
Okay.
Now turn it up. There you go. Put that point as close to the cup above that clay you just cut as you can get. There you go. Hold it tight. Now push straight down. Now go back and do it one more time. Right there. There we go. Got it.
Ah, cool.
What do you think, man?
I think that's cool.
All right, I'll tell you what. Let's start drying this up. So usually when we're making mugs here at the shop, I'll go through and make my mugs today. They'll sit overnight, and then tomorrow we'll put the handles on. But because I only have you for a short, limited time,
Yeah.
we're going to use a heat gun
Okay.
to help dry this up within a few minutes' time. So if you would, go ahead and rinse your hands off in here and dry them off on that towel, and I'll get the heat gun ready.
All right, so this is a heat gun like you use for like shrink wrap stuff,
Yep,
right?
Exactamundo. There you go.
All right.
All right, so what you'll want to do is, it's spinning, so you let it do the work for you. So you'll bring it up, point it just at the inside, and then back out over and over. Here within a few minutes.
Okay. Excuse me, this is not the typical way of doing this.
It works. I mean, sometimes people that are making larger vessels, very large, and then want to go add another section to it quickly without waiting.
They'll do this?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I burned a hole in a couch with one of these once.
They get very hot.
They do, and some of them are very quiet, which
Yeah.
I don't think should be allowed.
No.
I think you should be able to, this should beep when you're using it.
So a couple of years ago, I had a lady by the name of Catherine who worked here, and she was just using one doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And she had got done, and I was going to be nice and move it for her. And as I was going to grab it, she said, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. And I grabbed the end of it
Yeah.
to get it from her.
Yeah.
Oh, that little tip gets very, very hot, my son. Let me tell you. It let me know very quickly I was alive. But it was one of them burns that also quit hurting right away.
Oh, that's when you know it's bad.
Yeah. And then about 3 hours later, the pain started coming back. And, yeah. Not a fun experience.
How does one sign up for a class like
So
this?
our registry is all done through our website. The descriptions of the courses we offer, the experiences we offer, I should say, are all right there. And then once you've made that decision, you just click through and it walks you through the process. Pretty simple. And our appointments open up 30 days ahead, which we tell everybody, don't wait till you get here
Yeah.
and decide you're going to pick the rainy day to do this, because chances are I'm already full.
Yeah.
You know, so. And if you don't see something available, you can always email us too. We can see what we might be able to make work. You know, sometimes we can pull off things. You know, certain times of year we can't, but sometimes we try to work everybody in as best as possible. We can't make everything work, but we do try.
And what's the website?
It is fowlersclayworks.com.
You had to think for a second, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. That's sad, isn't it?
That's like your phone number. You don't go to your own website.
Yeah, right. So we're already getting kind of dry here, man.
All right.
We're about ready. It didn't take long at all. All right, I'll take that back from you, and I won't grab the end, as you notice.
Yeah, that's smart. Yeah.
I learned my lesson.
And where are you located?
We're located in Gatlinburg, Tennessee at 1402 East Parkway, Suite 12.
Yeah, right across the street from the McDonald's. right?
Yeah, right across the street from McDonald's. We're in the historic Wood Whittlers complex. Are we rolling?
We're rolling.
All right. So let's put the handle up on your fingers like this.
Okay.
There you go. Now gently bend that up like that.
Oh, okay. So a little more.
Like a bridge.
Yeah.
Now take one end and just pull it right under the other one. Like half a heart.
Oh.
There you go. Now, you can flip this around.
All right.
We'll smooth these little cracks out. There you go. Now what I should do, put that alongside here.
Okay. Or am I just smushing it in?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
So kind of, what are you thinking? You think that shape looks good right there?
I think that looks good.
All right. So what we're going to do,
All right.
we're going to bevel that just a little bit and bevel that just a little. Now this is called slip. Right here. Now, I talked about a slip earlier for casting. This is a slip for attaching.
You know, use it kind of like a glue.
Yeah, exactamundo. So you're going to put this on here and a little bit there.
Okay.
There you go. Hold your handle. Put it back where you wanted it.
Like that?
There you go. Kind of get it on here just enough. Let's see. Let's let go. Can we let go? There you go. Look at it now, Eric. Make sure it's straight.
All right.
Is the bottom lined up with the top?
I think so.
Now look down it.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to lock it in. Now what I want you to do is smooth those little edges in. Smooth those little edges in.
All right.
Yep. And we'll clean that top out there a little bit. Perfect. Here is the part where you get to identify it as yours. I'm going to cut it free.
Oh, I get to put my name on it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right. So what you want to do is hold this in that hand like that. And
Like
don't
this?
squeeze it because it will
Squeeze it. All right.
And usually what you want, carve in the bottom, date, name, initials, doesn't matter.
There we go. It's a little me reading minds.
And we know Eric did this. Well, look at that, man.
That's
Never
a cup.
made a cup before. Look at that.
Yeah.
So what we'll do from here, Eric, we dry these out. We let them sit. They get to. You can notice those up there. They're gray in color.
Yeah.
This is dark in color. So those the water has started to evaporate out and has started to become dry. And once it's dried, we'll load it in a kiln and fire it to about 1,880 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it out, and we're going to find out what color you want to apply to it, and then we're going to put those glazes on it, fire it again to about 2180-ish, and
Yeah.
say, hey, Eric, your mug's done. Come pick it up.
Sweet.